Hello and welcome everybody, I hope that you were all good and you join me ahead of some Articuno raids and some Nihilego raids while we're grabbing a coffee, and I swear I can't stop getting these. Now it's cloudy boosted, another shiny Cottony, third one in, I don't know, maybe like 100 checks or something. Plan for the day, we're going to hit as many Articuno raids as we dare. There are traffic complications in the area. Which shiny legendary are we going to pick up first? Will it be the shiny jellyfish or will it be the shadow shiny Articuno? I have neither. Yeah, this is the 1-star. How many checks is that? 2052. 54 checks after the last shiny, that's jokes. Subscribe if you are new and please throw a like on the video, I would appreciate it. The sparkles are very much with me at the moment. Okay, we're fueled for the day. Our first raid of the weekend is going to be a Nihilego because there are no Articuno around, so 2787, some way off of the weather boosted 100%er. Best of luck with a couple of people, including Vassafal, Ian himself, give him a follow, he's another British content creator, part of the Incensed podcast. And it is not a golden jellyfish. Now I'd like to catch this on camera, or cut the entire sequence out so you just see the capture, because we have a problem and I'm going to demonstrate it by loading up Campfire. There we go, only about 6 Pokeballs to take it down. We know that this is not good stats, but if we load up Campfire, I'd like to demonstrate a problem. Look around the surrounding area. What's one thing that you cannot see anywhere? There's literally like no Articuno anywhere. There's one down here in Chiswick Business Park that despawns in half an hour and we won't be able to walk that distance because it's bloody miles. Seriously, it's all very well saying Shadow Articuno is available on the weekends, Nancy, but if you don't bloody make them spawn, how on earth are you supposed to get to them? In-person raiding at the moment, particularly here in London, I've seen it all over the place, different countries, different continents. It only works if you go in a car, which I'm pretty sure is not what Niantic are intending it to be. Make the spawns a bit more correct, because let's face it, who's really going to raid a Shadow Abra? Looking like raid number 1 for Articuno Shadow is going to be a good old trio. Shadow Articuno is not exactly the most difficult thing to take down if you've got the right counters. Double weak to rock. We've got the Purified Gems on our side. It should be fairly simple. Ooh, Aerodactyl down, but there's the Enraged Mode, so we'll drop a Purified Gem on it. Oh, there we go, subdued. Good old lag on the Purified Gems, but we've had to jump on the bus for like 10-15 minutes to come to this raid. It would be nice if they did a Shadow Articuno kind of raid day like they did for the late trio last weekend, because that completely buggered over so many raid plans for Articuno. I don't remember the hundos for Articuno, it's been so long. 1780 something? Well, 1642 is dead then. Cronenberg, may it be shiny. Look at that, 27 kilometers walk yesterday. Damn right. Will it be? No, not a Shadow shiny, unfortunately. Hit an excellent on it, let's see if it catches it. First ball catch, nice. 4XL for it, and yeah, mine is 8, 7, 11 stats. Win a raid task. Oh my god, it gives you Kanto Marowak. I'm not touching that quest for the next 3 months. 1 Nihilego, 1 Shadow Articuno. So, I still need the shiny of both. 2733 is just horrendous. Don't be yellow, not this one. I guess lucky trade if anyone of my Patreon fans is down to do a lucky shiny Nihilego. And it's not a golden jellyfish. Shout in the comments below if you've managed to pick up either the Shadow Shiny Articuno already or the Shiny Nihilego. I've seen people getting the shinies, but a first ball catch, I love that, and we completed a Mantis task as well. 3XL, is it? Not quite the 67%. Mantis shiny? Not the quest, no. We're going to call them Sharticuno now. Shadow Articuno. 1654, awful. I'm just going to get the Walk Star badge because of all the kilometers we did yesterday. Nope, not pale blue. Right, 1 ball on camera, 1 roll, 2 roll. Okay, to the next one. Let's see if we're going to get something into the 1700s or not. No, we're getting worse, 1631. Oh, the most damage for once, look at that. Come on. And no. No. What's happening at the moment is all of them seem to be catching with terrible throws. So the great throw is probably not the best one to go for. There you go, instantly breaking out, nice. We have a vehicle to our name. And quite a few more Shadow Articuno decides to pop up, even without an hour-long timer. I don't know why this happens sometimes. We just came back to eating as 1 with 18 minutes on the timer, which is weird. 1624. These are very much going downhill. I am just going to keep getting the Walk Star medal, aren't I? Why do we not get a badge for that? Come on. Not even a shiny.
Yes.
Yes. Last shiny.
1706. That's maybe decent.
Finally, somebody has a shiny for the day.
Finally.
Well done. Maybe waiting to be the last one to check it is the way to go. Bad throws catch these legendaries like nobody's business. A nice throw for the win with 4XL. And this is a middle finger. Articuno down. That was 1701, I think I saw. Let's see if this can be Shadow Shiny from Studios. But I'm not a fan of car raiding because it's just exclusive. What are we up to? Like 5 or 6 raids in total, including the 1 or 2 from last weekend. And Articuno being a you-know-what to catch. 1 ball, catch on. May there be a shiny in this raid. 1718, final strike. Oh yeah. No, not a pale blue. 1 ball, hit the grate.
1740.
That's good. That's surely got to be good. We will find out if he got something decent later. Articuno check. 1674. Yeah. Hey! Fabulous. That's what happens when you're grinding those Cosmog special researchers. No, I'm going to go for an excellent on this.
Yes.
Excellent throw. Or great. Traffic has somewhat thwarted some of the progress, but we've made it down to Chiswick Business Park for 1703. We know that 1743 is now the hundo. That's now been dredged out of the memory banks. Me, Hent, and Tom are yet to get the Shadow Shiny Articuno. Por favor, no. As you can see next to the waterfall, Ian, if I could invite you, I would. But I'm afraid we're going to have to just take your namesake as it is. The spawn rate of these Shadow level 5 raids at the moment is shockingly bad. I mean, when you're actually having to, you can't walk between them, but we can't even drive between them. It's impossible. The raids that we've lost 3 raids already due to traffic and stuff. London is not really set up for car raiding properly like it is in America. And a rubbish throw catches it. Lovely. Not complaining, it's just an observation. These raids should be spawning better. Kind of a dirty 3-star. Could be worse, could be better. Random back-end road 1634. Watch it be shiny. No, I don't know what the 666 is off the top of my head. That could be very intriguing. 666 shiny.
Yeah, that's super trophy.
But a first ball catch. Yeah, it's a 1-star Articuno. Sick. Research not shiny. Let's see if our Ivy is going to be as bad as everybody else in the vehicle. 1695 somewhat. Warp star, fortune, luck. No. The obligatory 1 throw on camera. Let's see if that will work. Does it even matter about the throw bonus at this point? Not really. In need of the shiny, still, obviously, 1656. Am I zoomed in? I am actually zoomed in. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Please. I don't think it's shiny. My phone brightness has gone down again because I'm charging and the phone is boiling hot. We've got no raids anymore. Like, literally, there are no Shadow raids, like Shadow Articuno raids, that is, across the whole of the area of this part of West London. Expecting people to get out in person, so we'll make them spawn. I'm slowly losing the will to live on this thing. 1668. It just feels laborious, this. The drive for these raids is not there at all. No. Escape the car for a bit. It's Pithanger Park, I think it is. And 1677. Can it please be shiny? Can we get the shiny just so we get it ticked off? No. Let's go for an excellent. Let's do this professionally. Or hit a great. Okay. Great throw. Why not? More car raids, people. Let's go. 1667. Nice. Be icy blue, please. Come on. Come on. Nope. Alas not. I can't be bothered to catch on camera because seriously, the stupidest throwers are catching these things. Nice and no throw bonuses. Another chance. 1681. Somebody better get a shiny in this lobby. Come on. Jeez. It's not me. We're back in Ealing now for final 2. It's nearly quarter past 5 for a 1691, I think it was. Been having a little chat. We're going to work out how far we've had to drive today to find these raids. But what's been kind of worrying is we've not had one single random person join, not even a aerial support style person. We've been using campfire to light flares and things. Not one person has joined, and this is still not even a shiny for me. This will be our final Articuno of Saturday. The raids have just disappeared now. 1716, I think it's our best IV1 so far. It's still some way off. Huzzah! Tom's got the shiny. You needed it, didn't you? Yeah. Good stuff. That was a nice little quad. sadly not shiny for me. So Sunday might be the day. There's some interesting factors about what's happened today. So this is the first ball catch, kind of. What was the IV going to be like? 5XL. Yeah, it's a decent-ish 3-star, not one I'd ever max out. Before we spool on over to Sunday, and hopefully we have some better Shadow Shiny Articuno luck, I just want to go through where I think the Shadow Raid weekend thing is falling down on, and it could be improved significantly. So there were no Shadow Articuno raids genuinely between maybe 8 AM to about 10:30 AM. We got our act together for 11:30, so our first one we hit, we actually had to bust down to. And after that, we've called it about 5:30. Now, over those sort of 6 hours, including some bits and pieces of bus journeys and also driving around in Adam's car, thank you very much for chauffeuring us around, we travelled roughly around 20 miles. 20 miles to go and hit 17 raids. And collectively over the area, I haven't counted all the gyms exactly, but there's got to be around 100 or more gym locations. The spawn rate of the Articuno is not good at all. It needs to be upped, if anything, because we obviously lost last weekend. There was Community Day and subsequently the Mesprit Late Trio raid session between 11 and 5, which killed off the Sunday raid slot when people would be going out to hit the Shadow Raids. As I said before, we didn't have anybody join us at all. Not locally, nobody jumping in randomly, nobody, messaging on Campfire, even though we were flaring up the locations. There was no interest. If you're going to do the Shadow Raids, they're a bit more difficult to take down. They should be, theoretically. They're designed to get people to raid locally. They really do need to spawn more, maybe dull down the ratio of the level 1s and 3s for the weekend, because across our local area here that we usually hit for raid days, there were literally 6 Shadow Articuno raids in what has been 9 hours. If you're trying to do this on foot, you wouldn't have even been able to hit 10 raids today, which is bonkers. And we are in a western district of the biggest city in the UK. We are laden with gyms. There are lots and lots of gyms around. So it's not the fact that we're not wanting for space, but most of them were taken up with either rubbish or they just weren't spawning very much. So I really hope that next weekend is better. Let's see if Sunday brings us any better fortune. Back out finally for some more Articuno, and 1652, we're kind of picking up where we left off, actually at exactly the same gym. You may notice there in the top left corner, it is 23 minutes past 1, and that's how long it's taken for raids to spawn in today. There were a couple dotted around at sort of 8:30, 9 AM, wasn't going to get out on a Sunday morning. It's been literally hours. I still need the shiny. This is the 18th raid for this thing. Everybody else has got one. Aim for today is hopefully a couple more hours to grind it. A couple more Nihilego raids. There we go. Which one's going to actually sparkle first? That's a very good question, but it's a first ball catch, which is neat. We know it's bad. We've got one more that's already hatched. 1 star. One more Articuno raid before we get our sacred iced coffee. Desperately in need of it. 1713. It's not quite as good as I would like, but that's just me being overly picky. It needs to be that pale blue. The nice ditto shirt didn't bring me luck. I'm now rocking the 24-hour merch. Let's see if that brings me some better fortune. Ka-ching? No. Still not shiny. But a critical catch. Okay, this is going a little bit better than it did yesterday. 5 more XL, because Mega Aerodactyl, of course, boosting your Articuno catches and your Nihilego catches with the flying rock combo. First Nihilego of today, actually it's not, I've done a remote raid, 2780. That Italian tripod got the hundo from the land down under. What a combination. 2 rare XL candy. Wow. Yeah, Malcolm. Francesco says thanks. I was too busy watching Euro Crash from the Grand Tour. Not a golden jelly fish. I would love to follow in Francesco's footsteps and get a... Oh dear. Before I'd even finished the sentence, the game was like, no hundo for you. So 27.45. Let's see. But Adam Tuttle from the Luna podcast and Special Conditions podcast was in there as a smattering of patrons also joined.
Yellow?
Yeah. I don't know how many Nihilego raids I'm up to, but I'm definitely over 25. Okay, Articuno, we need that goddamn shiny. We also need to see 1743. What a favor. No, 1672. Most damage. Oh yes. Now just be pale blue so I can not sweat about it next weekend. 20 raids for this thing, no shiny. After this we might be struggling for raids. We have to consult Campfire, see what else is going on. 1657. That's awful enough to be a
Light
shiny.
blue, come on.
Please, so I can finish.
Nope.
No. Chase is on still. Bit of a faff getting the search string correct, but 28 Nihilego. No shan. Can we just get the shiny so the chase is over? 2054. I think the weather boosted hunter is actually 2179, so this is really bad. Can it just be pale blue, please, like the Range Rover that just drove past us? No. Ah! Well, I fainted out just as we took down the Articuno, so I have no idea what the CP is. There were 4 of us in the raid, and I didn't get on the board. That's kind of tragic. Please be shiny so I can be done. No. 2089. It's 3:45 now. Let's see when the next raid appears. It could very well be an hour and a half or more. While we've been scoping out some raids, we found 2 on the other side of Ealing Common that are hatching in about 10 and 20 minutes, but another wild shiny. These seem to be the only shinies that are actually appearing for me. We had the Cottony to start Saturday, and now finally, 1616, Sniper Excellent on the Galarian Zigzagoon. I haven't had one of those since the December Com Day recap from last year, but I won't say no to sparkles. All sparkles are good sparkles, even if there's 0-star trash. 5985, and if you haven't done so already, go and check out the Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day. Had a lot of fun up in Chester with Ian Waterfall and a couple of Patreon squad members. I think there was Darby Russ and Chaz up there, and we played Flip It to Win It. The weather has turned now, it's raining, and that means I'd rather not be chasing the shiny much longer. Not on the board, that might be a good omen. And it's dead stats, 1676. Keep your fingers crossed, peeps, in the comments. The next raid that we're sat on top of is going to be sparkly, please. Instead of shiny Articuno, we're getting shiny Makuhita instead. First check after the gym. Fantastic. Wild shinies, clearly. You go for raids? Nah, get the wild spawns instead. Wild shiny luck I won't say no to. We've had, what, 2 non-event shinies, actually. Weather boosted, let's see, IV-wise, it's 96 shiny. Goku bad 96. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing any more raids after this, judging by the raid spawns and the weather. 1716. That doesn't matter. I want to see it go. Sparkles. Light blue. Okay. No. We're rounding out the day with some horrendous rain, so 2220. We go past Chris. JT Valor was in there and a smattering of Patreon squad as well. 18 revives. Sick. Smashing. Come on, be golden. Dude, this jellyfish and this shadow ice bird don't like me. It was due to rain and have a sort of mild thunderstorm, so it's now changed. Something's just dawned on me. 2221, it's literally 1 CP above the last one. It's going to be quite depressing if we set out to find out which of the tier 5 will get shiny first and we get neither over an entire weekend. But that's how RNG goes, folks, and at least you see a realistic grind for this thing. Final strike, come on Nihilego, be shiny. If Articuno's not going to do it, you can't either. For Christ's sake, nearly 40 raids, no shiny, and that's sometimes how RNG rocks and rolls with these things. Maybe weekend, it's weird, I always feel like weekend raiding, the RNG is rubbish. For some reason, it always feels like the weekends are the worst time to play, even though it's when most people will be playing. We found some cover from the rain, and Articuno, maybe this one could be shiny, who knows? 2047. That's like 150 CP off of what you need. If it's shiny, fine. Then the chase can stop. Please. Oh my days. I hate this bird. I hate this bird. Screw this. I know I'm wearing blue, but it was the first hoodie I could put on because the temperature kind of dropped. Look, Francesco's picked up the shiny. That was mine! He can't even trade it to me. Okay, it's not quite one of them. It can get worse. We'll come back up to the station, brave in the rain, because 2111. Please, can we have a light blue one? Something shiny from the raids today. Come on, please. Oh my god. As I said, I hate this bird. I don't care, the IV. 2140, that's actually somewhat okay. Could you just be sparkly, please? I would stop complaining. Be shiny. You bastard. Seriously. I've calculated this is raid number 33 of Shadow Articuno. 2109. That's a whole 70 CP off of where the 100%er for this thing as a weather boosted hundo would be. But just wanted to sparkle. Raid 33 is still not shiny. Okay, we got to the Nihilego just before it despawned, 2804. Don't care, I need a golden jellyfish. Count Insular was in there, Go Cost Chris was in there, Ken from the Lured Up podcast was in there. Come on, there's so many people in that raid. Bloody hell. Just when you think an RNG on a certain Mon shiny can't get any more ridiculous, look at this. I need to check the encounter number again. That's Cottony Shiny number 4 in 3 days. And it very well might be like 150 checks. My wild shiny luck is epic. But the Shadow raid luck is awful. 1 star. 2168 checks. Under 200 checks. We've had 4 shiny Cottony. Please, can I get this shiny? I know I've probably blown my luck already. Articuno taken down, and... oh, it's not Weather Boost anymore. Interesting. 1682. Oh no, we picked up a winner raid task. That's bad news, because that's cancelled Marowak these days. Tragic. Please, you are unbelievable. 34, 35 raids. I know in reality that's not that bad, but considering they're only available on the weekends, and the spawn ratio's been bad, and the interest has been bad, and one of the weekends was compromised by Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf in their raid day thing because of a mess up with the raid shiny rate for those Pokemon. Not best pleased. Third to last raid, 1675 is trash, but that's not what matters. Blue color, please. It is overdue. Come on, I'm begging Articuno. Oh my days. I even bought a pose in the shop. I spent 500 coins with that superstition to try and lure in some shiny luck. Penultimate raid for the day, in fact for the whole weekend, 1715. Of course, the CP is not important at this point. With 29 minutes of raids still left to spawn, potentially, we're unlikely to get any more egg hatches popping up. Yes! Yes, finally! Oh my god. 37 raids or something? Shadow Shiny Articuno finally picks up. If you could come down, man. We did get the sparkles on camera, of course. Oh, joy. Oh, joy, oh, joy, oh, joy. I don't have to faff around next weekend. Persistence paid off. Thanks for sticking with me.
It's fine.
For people who are sticking with me for the late raid sessions, seriously. Jesus. I mean, it's 15... what, 7? 15, 7, 15? Not fantastic stats. A Shadow Shiny Articuno. And raid 36, sorry. 36 Shadow Articuno raids over 2 days. Plus 1 or 2 from last weekend. 15 raids today on foot. Versus the, what? 17 yesterday. So we've almost equaled yesterday, actually, despite the horrific spawn rate. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Thank goodness for that. Let me know in the comments below, of course, if you've managed to pick up Shadow Shiny Articuno already, or are you still chasing it? I actually can't believe what's going on. Look at that. Just checking that. I was like, okay, shiny again. I'll check the encounter number on that one. That's the 5th shiny Cottony inside of 3 days. This one cannot be more than 20 checks later. What's going on? It's another 2-star.
15 attack.
2174 is literally 12 checks later. So look, my Cottony shiny luck, freaking fantastic. There's 5 of the damn things. Rounding out the weekend with this one final raid, 1669. It'd be silly not to check it out considering it's just down the damn road. Check, let's see. Not a back-to-back, which was expected to be honest, but trust me, I will not be raiding for this damn thing next weekend. The struggle and the stress it's been to get this damn thing, not a first wall catch either. And we're going to wrap up this whole raid weekend style video. Please smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. I greatly appreciate your support. I cannot end the video without saying thanks to everybody who is a Patreon member, taking support up to the next level. Say at the end of every single video, without the people on the rolling credits, it's an ever-growing rolling credits as well. Thank you very much. I wouldn't be able to do the live streams, the content, the travel, everything that you see on the channel and more without the help and support of all those wonderful people. So thank you very much indeed. Now, this is going out a day later than I suspected. I genuinely didn't think we'd have to go raiding until the cusp of Sunday's raids. I thought we'd be able to call it quits a lot earlier. So, the order of service for this coming week is the following. We've got Sunkern Spotlight Hour. We'll be live streaming that at about 10 to 6 BST tomorrow evening. Then we've got Raid Hour for Nihilego, and this gets important. So, we had a very good success with people dropping their friend codes in the comments and adding 5 or 10 people at random and inviting them to the Raid Hour. So, we're going to keep that theme going. So, if you want to join for Nihilego Raid Hour, drop your friend code and your in-game name as well, please, into the comments of this video. I'm going to pick 10 people at random to add. who will be able to join for the raid hour for some remote raid invites. Please make sure you've got blue remote raid passes and also raid slots available. That would be fantastic. Other stuff that's happening, we've got Team Rocket Takeover happening on Wednesday morning, the 21st as well. So there'll be a vlog up on Wednesday evening covering that. That'll be the beginning of the AR photo competition. So join the Discord server. It is linked in the description. We'll be putting up server announcements and stuff showing what the details of that are. Submissions are going to close on July the 5th. So we're going to run the competition for 2 weeks. There is an AR photography channel in the Discord, so put your submissions in there, please. And then on the Thursday and the Friday, we're going to run a 24-hour challenge for this event, plus the Team Rocket stuff. It should be jam-packed of good stuff, so fingers crossed, folks, for some good shine light between 10 AM and 10 AM, Thursday to Friday, 22nd to 23rd. Do follow me on Instagram because I'll be posting story highlights of the live 24-hour grind as we go through things, so you'll be able to see maybe a little bit sneak preview of anything that we pick up, and that's as far ahead as I can realistically think, people. So I hope you enjoyed the content. There's a lot of good stuff coming out this week. If you haven't done so already, please check out episode 123 of the Incensed podcast. You can find the link tree for the podcast in the description. It dropped yesterday. It's available for you to download and listen to now. Until Suncode Spotlight Hour, which doesn't have any meaningful bonus, it's just going to be an interesting shiny hunt, I will say, do take care.